Hey mama girl, we are together again. It has been so long. And I realize that it's only been a week, but I've missed you. I've missed you so much. Now listen, I have another destination for you to add to your bucket list. Welcome to Prep and Land. I am your travel agent, Jamie, and I am here to help single mothers like you save money, broaden their horizons, and live their best travel lives one trip at a time. I'm excited to tell you about this new destination. What is it, girl? I tell you, it's Maui. Yes, Maui. So listen, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you can never miss out on the latest and greatest travel guides and tips. So grab your water and let's have conversation. Let's dive right in, shall we? Maui, Hawaii is made up of two main volcanoes with about 8 in total, okay? It offers a wide range of activities for you and your family to enjoy. It has rainforests and waterfalls and black sand beaches and whale watching opportunities for the whole 9 yards. The whole 9 yards. Listen, while we are talking about activities for you to do with your family, go ahead and go to the Molokini. Let me say that again. Molokini Crater and get some snorkel time in with the family and make some good memories. Listen, after you go to the crater, how about you go explore one of the many beaches the island has to offer? And y'all just have a leisure day, you and the kiddos. A popular beach for you and the children to try is the Kanapali Beach. It is a 3-mile stretch of land where you can go surfing and snorkeling, and they even have a cliff diving ceremony that is done every night at the Pu'ukaka, which is really cool. And the Pu'ukaka, I want to tell y'all, let me look at my research. According to my research, the Pu'ukaka stands for Black Rock. And it's very cool to be able to go see that at night with the family and just have a moment and enjoy it. So if you travel to Maui in the winter, you can watch the whales. The whales come out the water like you can in Alaska. When they're up in Alaska, you can do that same thing in Maui during the winter time and watch the whales come up out of the water in one of the many whale tours that they have to offer, okay? If you are one that requires a pane of glass between you and the creatures of the sea. I'm that person, mainly because I can't swim. But if you require a pane of glass in between you and the creatures of the sea, I want to let you know that they have an aquarium for you to take your children to. You can take your children there and y'all can experience the sea from up close and in person with the pane blocking you all from touching each other. How exciting. And if that wasn't enough, honey, go exploring with all the senses, the sight, the tasting, the seeing. Wait, that's sight. Sight, hearing, seeing, smelling, tasting. All 5 senses. I'm not going to repeat them. I said them already. Go and have an excursion on the farm. Listen, go on a farm tour and taste the wonderful fruits and vegetables of the island. One of the more popular farm tours that Maui has to offer is the Maui Pineapple Tour. And listen, on these tours, these farm tours, you'll be able to learn about the culture and the land and all the hard work it takes to grow produce. And let's not forget, amongst all that learning about the history and the growth and development of all these wonderful fruits and vegetables, you get to eat. You get to eat and enjoy all this yummy food. And according to the Incredibles, volcanic soil is one of the richest nutrients soils there is. And so the food is just better in some volcano soil. I'm only going off the Incredibles and what I've heard from other people, but if you've experienced some good volcanic soil rich fruits and vegetables, let us know. Let us know your viewpoint. Cause I want to know. Cause I can only go off what Disney. I can only go off of what Disney tells me. And The Incredibles says that the food is good. but just let me know. Listen, there are different museums that offer more information about the history and the art of the land. And if your family enjoys hiking, you can take them to Haleakala National Park, where they can hike and they can camp and you can watch some beautiful sun action, watch the sunrise, watch the sunset. Honey, have a whole vibe. Have a whole vibe with the babies. There, you can also take a sunrising tour and watch the sunrise, and then you and your family can have breakfast after the sun rises. And listen, take a camera too, because you're going to want to take pictures. I mean, it's just something about nature. It's something about nature being naturey. It's all about the pictures and taking them home to your family. So yes, do that. And lastly, you cannot leave Maui without experiencing a dinner show with your family. Listen, enjoy a luau with the fire and the dancing and all the little yummy foods. It's a good time. It's a good time. So, Mama Girl, I know what you're saying. You are saying, okay, Jamie, you have convinced me. I want to go to Maui. However, how am I getting there? Beloved, now listen, you know me well enough to know. We've been together long enough for you to know that I am not going to tell you where to go without telling you how to get there. Listen, you can go there by sea or by air, whichever one you choose. Now, if you choose the sea, there's always cruising options that have Maui on their itinerary, where you can go get a little pop, a little ping, a little boom of an experience in Maui. But if you want to have a extended, full submersion, several day excursions type of vibe, go ahead and book a plane to Maui and experience Maui. Okay, so now I've told you how you getting there. I told you what you doing. Let's talk about where you're staying. Listen, I found a few that caught my eye with all the research and development that I did for you all. I found five places for you and your family to enjoy. So let's begin. Hotel number one. Listen, hotel number one is none other than the Four Seasons Resort in Maui. This place offers several activities for the family, including pools, tennis, complimentary kids programs for the babies, spa days and adult-only pools for you, and they provide beach toys and interactive experiences for the whole family. Yes, hotel number two, the Hyatt Regency Maui Resort. Now listen, this place has a pool maze for the family to enjoy. It also has whirlpools and waterfalls and rope bridges and slides. So your family, they cannot tell you that you are bored. Not you are bored, that they are bored. They can't tell you that they're bored because there's too much to do. Too much to do for you to be bored. If you're bored, then clearly something's wrong. And because nothing's wrong with you, you better go do one of them activities. Yes. Hotel number three is none other than the Montage Kapalua Bay. This place is popular for its peaceful location. They offer hula lessons, lei making classes, nature walks, and they have a children's program, so you can take the children to be with other children and tire themselves out by playing with each other. I like that, and I'm sure you would like that too. Okay, hotel number four. Hotel number four is the Fairmount Leilani. Listen, these rooms comfortably fit a family of four, but if you want more room with a kitchen and a private courtyard and a plunge pool and a grill, you might want to consider upgrading to one of their palatial villas. Yes, and lastly, hotel number five, I save it for last because it's really cool. It's the Ritz-Carlton Maui. Now listen, this hotel is on 54 acres of land, and it has a beachfront, it has gardens, and it has its own pineapple plantation. And fun fact about the Ritz-Carlton Maui, they have partnered with the Ambassadors of the Environment, which is a program that teaches your babies about the importance of being a good steward of the land. Yes, and they do this by hands-on experiences like snorkeling, beach cleanups, and planting seeds that are native to the island. So not only are you giving your babies a vacation, You are exposing them to the importance of taking care of our world. You go, mama. 3 claps for you. Listen, we've talked about a lot. I'm going to let y'all go, but before I do that, let's do some house cleaning. So, if you are a U.S. citizen, you do not need a visa to go to Maui. Now, I know what you're saying, Jamie. Of course, you do not need a visa to go to Maui. It's a part of the 50 nifty United States. Listen, you know that. I know that. But there are some that did not realize that. It was today when they realized that they did not need a visa if they were a U.S. citizen. So let's allow grace. Let's allow grace for those that did not know. Okay, moving on. When is the best time to travel? Well, honey, that's really up to you. You can travel in the dry months. The drier months are between April and October, but you won't be able to see the whales. The whales come in the wintertime. So it really depends on what you're trying to do. And while you can use the services of like Uber and Lyft, it's probably better for you to just go ahead and rent a car. That way you can get around the island, because it's a pretty big island. Even though it's an island, when you think island, you think small. But no, this is a pretty big island. And so it requires a car. But you can use the services like an Uber and a Lyft. They also have taxis and tour buses, other different types of modes of transportation. But if you want to be able to make your own itinerary, do your own thing, honey, just get a car. Just go ahead and rent you out a car after you land at the airport, all as well. And lastly, the currents of the Pacific Ocean are different. They hit differently. And if you're not accustomed to the currents of the Pacific, I encourage you to get more information about what that water is doing before you go into it and have a good time with your family. The best way to do that, reach out to a lifeguard and ask them what the water's doing. And I'm sure they will tell you, because they don't want you to drown. They want you to get home just as much as I do. Listen, I talked a lot. I hope you got all of it. Did you get all of it? I honestly and truly, I hope you did, because it was a lot of information. And because I know it's a lot of information, let's go ahead and recap. Give me my blackboard. Maui is a great family-friendly destination for you and your babies. And there are a wide range of activities for you to choose from on the island. So you can get there by either taking a cruise for a little pop, a little poop, a little splash of an experience, or you can take a flight to get the full submersion, honey. And if you choose to take a flight, there are several hotels and resorts for you to choose from, and no one in the family will be expressing how bored they are, because there is something to do for everybody. As always, mama girl, do your research on safety, weather, travel insurance, and proper documents needed, because safety comes first, and getting back home to your loved ones is always the end game. And honestly, that's it. That's all I have to say to y'all. So come on back from the blackboard. Come on back. As always, mama girl, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more travel tips and guides. And listen, don't forget to check out the description box below, where I have included all my links, social media profiles, websites, podcasts, and all the resources used to create this video. If you'd like to talk to me about planning your next trip, feel free to email me at prepandland@gmail.com. That's prepandland@gmail.com. Or you can visit my website and book an appointment to explore all the travel resources I have available. Now listen, the website is www.prepandland.com. I'll say it again, www.prepandland.com. And there's a lot of information you can use on there, okay? As always, mama girl, choose to make life an experience, and experience the life that you choose. Don't just exist, live. Till next time, mama girl. Peace.